What if we told you that Walt Disney World now has guests touching a giant ball of Pooh? No, not Winnie the Pooh. No. That other kind of Pooh. Folks, they're dumping and pumping up guests and telling you that you have to touch the fecal focus of the new ride at Animal Kingdom. It's Zootopia Zoogether, but it's never been as stinky as this. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, damas y caballeros. We don't know what language you speak. We don't know what culture you're from, but we're willing to bet that there's none that believes in touching a giant ball of poo. Yet that's what folks have to do when they go to ride the Zoogether attraction. I guess you don't ride it. It's a theater, but it's an Animal Kingdom. It's replacing Tough to Be a Bug. And they might want to call on some slugs to get rid of this part of the pre-show that has folks scratching their heads and saying, do you know what this was? Do you know what it is? We'll tell you why it's number 2 all over Disney's latest attraction. All right, folks, it's time for the final scoop. And what do we have? We got a scoop of Pooh. All right, folks, take a look at this out of Attractions Magazine. Zootopia Better Zoogether is cute, but a step backward for Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's a review by Mateo Osorio. The citizens of Zootopia have come together to celebrate Zoogether Day and Zootopia Better Zoogether, a new 3D show at Disney's Animal Kingdom which permanently replaces It's Tough to Be a Bug. Now, this review goes on to say what so many have said, it's just okay at best. Zoogether is loosely put together, and there are all kinds of problems with this. Go check out That Park Place for more coverage of it. In fact, you can go right now. The Cupcakers, the Pixie Dusters, they're angry right now. They're trying to cancel a former Imagineer for daring to criticize the show and call it woke. I don't know that it's woke, but it's definitely all about human multiculturalism over, the presentation of animals. But guys, it's that rush to promote human multiculturalism that has them severely out of touch when it comes to this ride. In one of the most embarrassing things I have ever seen for Disney Imagineers. Guys, do you know what they're having guests touch now? Ron, do you know what they're having guests put their hands on?
Ron was there.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What is it, guys?
Well, they're going to have a ball, and it's a big old ball of beetle dung.
Soil.
Oh, no.
It's soil from different lands.
Wait a minute. Are you guys telling me seriously that Imagineers for Disney, rather than rolling the dung beetle ball out of the queue, they just rethemed the ball of Pooh, and they have people touching it now?
Yeah, and there's like a cheeky reference in the the plaque next to it about the fact that it's actually a ball of excrement.
Oh, bother. So folks, they want you to hug Pooh. No, not that kind of Pooh. This is Zootopia Better Zoogether. Ron, you got the video footage of this, I believe. They've changed the tree at Animal Kingdom, but in one of the strangest things we've ever seen, they didn't want to spend the budget to get rid of the theming of a giant ball of poop that a dung beetle rolls into the queue, so they left it, and they have you touch it. They're having guests put their hands on the ball of poop, and then they've come up with a story about it, how the animals all rolled it together, so it's unity for the world, baby. A ball of poop.
Yeah. So also, if you check thatparkplace.com, Ron has a full review of Better Zoogether up there right now. So everyone should go check that out because Ron had a lot of thoughts that I'm sure he'll share with us.
All right, we got people go over and watch it. But first, Culture, before I come to you, let's talk about the fecal focus that is this situation, Ron. Your review of Zoogether Together, what do you make of it?
Well, I mean, the fecal focus is probably the best precursor to watching the show. It's great foreshadowing for what you're going to get when you go inside. The problem I have with it is if there is supposedly a storyline to this thing, it moves so fast you have literally no idea kind of what's going on. It's like you say, scene to scene to scene to scene. It's very, very quick. It's clearly made for kids, but it's got a lot of effects that are and I want to say that It's Tough to Be a Bug had similar effects where it's just got air blowing in your face. The biggest scene that I had issues with is the scene where two characters are talking and they in their speaking, they're supposed to be like spitting out of their mouth. It's a walrus and a beaver talking to each other. It's a gag because there's a sprinkler effect that shoots water in your face while they're doing this, as if the spit is shooting in your face, but it's real water and you feel it. It might have been funny if it would have lasted for a second or two. It goes on for, I want to say 15 to 30 seconds, and it keeps shooting you with it. It gets annoying after a while, and then you're like, okay, this is gross. Just stop. And I don't know, that was so annoying. Of course, also poking myself in the eye with the stupid 3D glasses was also bad. Be real careful. Don't poke yourself in the eye. It still hurts. It's not better than It's Tough to Be a Bug. And I understand It's Tough to Be a Bug had its issues, but like they've covered up the holes where the spiders used to drop down. It was a better overall show for the special effects, but more important than anything else is the theming. It's Tough to Be a Bug made sense because bugs burrow and live under trees. There's no thematic reason for Zootopia to exist in this space whatsoever.
Well, it's an IP tree, Ron. It's an IP tree.
Yeah.
Culture, Ron makes fantastic points, and Ron's exactly right. Where the Black Widow spiders would drop down, our current crop of Imagineers decided that they would not drop anything anymore, even though surely it couldn't cost anything. And all the stuff is there. You just got to put something new on the string and be like, there you go, kids. Our current crop of Imagineers couldn't do that. So as people are crop dusting a ball in the pre-show, they come in and they look up, and Culture, I know it's hard to believe, they didn't even fill in the holes where the Black Widow spiders would drop down. They didn't even fill the hole from the prior effect. They just boarded it up, literally boarded it up. So if you look up, you go, what in the world? Well, it's because they might as well just cover the whole thing in a scrim.
But they're just embracing the current theming, which is duty.
Yes, they did feel. We all feel a duty now when we go into this show.
Well, and the big problem is, they didn't even think about pink eye, which has been my concern for the last 2 days about this attraction. All those kids are handling all those glasses. They're touching duty. And, there's always a downside to that. But beyond all of that, I mean, to me, this
Culture, let's move on. Go on to number 2. What's your next point?
I was talking about number 2. But honestly, if you look at the fact that this is just one in a successive line of complete disasters and necessary downgrades, this is just kind of the downgrade you should have expected, bro. If you were expecting anything more than what you got here, you're expecting too much. This is Iger's Disney, bro.
But culture, you know what this means? The same people who brought this to us, this mediocrity with a Pooh ball outside, culture, they're the ones who are going to decide what comes behind those walls where they're destroying Tom River or the Tom Sawyer Island and Rivers of America. They're the ones who are going to be putting in the Monsters Inc. ride. Culture, why should anybody be excited more and have... Do you think the Cupcakers and the Pixie Dusters have learned their lessons now? Do they realize that when we destroy the legacy items that are amazing and incredible instead of creating new footprints, that what comes after them are sequels unworthy of the genius that put things before?
Well, I think everybody should expect that is in the Cupcaker crowd. What you're going to get is a replica of a garbage dump with, four-wheelers rolling over it. I think that's your expectation of what's going to happen there. It's going to take a classic cooling area for the entire park, a place of wonder, beauty, and, respite from the Florida sun, and turn it into a heat-radiating cement monster of, like I said, a garbage dump.
And for those who are coming after, former Imagineers who did amazing things, just because they dare criticize something that you're basing your entire life, your existence on it. Go outside, breathe the air, and touch the grass. Go ahead, Ron.
Well, I was just going to say, I was among an audience of cast members and then spoke to another person. These were cast members. We're all coming out together. Obviously, it's cast member preview, and cast members and their guests. There wasn't anybody who went, wow, I really love that. That was really cool. I'm so glad Disney is doing this. Literally, the comments were, well, that was cute. That was fun. Or, meh. Or, and then there were negative ones too. And that's what is the biggest surprise about this. Like I as a cast member went to many a preview of different things. I will say that like the biggest warm reception or good reception we got at any preview I went to was Guardians of the Galaxy. Like people wanted to go on that again and again. And that was fun. This is it's just there. And I think I said it in my review. It really just seems like change for the sake of change, or change for change's sake. It just doesn't, there was no point in doing it other than to try and associate this with a relevant, if you will, IP. But I don't think Zootopia is going to be that relevant.
I don't think Zootopia has been that relevant forever. And I'm one of the people saying that the new attractions and everything associated with it, not to mention the new film, Zootopia 2, which I think will be under $1 billion. A lot of people are thinking it's going to be $1 billion. No, it's not. Nobody trusts Disney anymore. And after this, and with the messaging that's in it, what is it telling people that they should expect from Disney animation going forward? Complete garbage. Well, basically anything Disney's building right now is complete garbage.
I have one question from Ron in regard to Zootopia Better Together. What kind of shape language did you experience?
Oh gosh,
throughout the attraction?
It's really, really funny. I turned around and I thought maybe the people behind me were the Imagineers. I looked for the lady who was talking about shape language. I was hoping I'd run into her, and I didn't. But unfortunately, there's not really any shape language other than a big giant sphere of dung. So sphere, I guess, or ball would be the only real shape language there.
I guess the lesson here for Disney and for its Imagineers is you do you.
Number 2.
You do.
I was expecting the like to go back to super chats after that.
No. I just wanted to hang on to this deuce for a minute. And it is time to put a bow on it, for this one, folks, is a gift to everybody who wants to know exactly what's going on in the entertainment industry. And we are so joyful that you were there to receive it. We hope that you had a great time. An attitude of gratitude on this channel every single time you decide to spend time with us. As we get ready to say goodbye, we only ask a few simple things. Click that like button, share, subscribe, click it, and stick it to those algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, so waste not yours. And folks, as you get ready to head out that door, do you have a place on social media that you love to share this sort of thing? Hey, you can make this YouTube video sing by putting it out there for your friends, your family, and for those weirdos who just won't leave you alone. Folks, until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep having fun.
Jump into the water. Why listen to music made by people and companies who really don't like you? Check out Vacation Radio today and prepare for all new content made by the people behind the WDW Pro Channel. It's the place you need for all the music. That should be fun. Hundreds of songs, every genre you can imagine. Listen live on YouTube and enjoy a set list that's always sunny. It's Vacation Radio. What are you waiting for? Every WDW Pro video has a link to Vacation Radio in the video description. Try it out and subscribe today.